Welcome in to New England Patriots Today by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. So glad to have you with us. It is time for my final New England Patriots mock draft. We will run through all of the picks and give you our final predictions of what Bill Belichick and company will do and analyze those selections as well. We'll bring that to you coming up in a matter of moments. Before we do, I want to know, who is your dream draft target for the Patriots? Who would you like to see Belichick and company bring to the six-time Super Bowl champions? Whether it's somebody in the first round, maybe somebody later. I don't know. You tell me. It's an open-ended question. No wrong answers. Who is your dream draft target for the New England Patriots? Tell me in the comment section below. Folks, you may be new to this here at New England Patriots Today because we've only been around for a couple months. But I got good news for you. We're not going anywhere. We are talking about your New England Patriots, and we're going to be all over it during the draft as we bring you the latest news and rumors. As picks are coming in, we're going to bring you breakdown videos, react to these picks in real time. This is the channel for the diehard New England Patriots fans. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe right now. Stop whatever you're doing. Hit that sub button. Turn on notifications because it is going to be a fun weekend on the channel. We have you covered. Subscribe now and don't miss a moment of the Patriots coverage we're about to bring you all weekend long. So here's how this works. I went into the Pro Football Focus simulator, and the simulator made the picks for the other 31 teams. And then I got to pretend to be Bill Belichick and make picks for the New England Patriots for their 10 picks. No trades in this, but I'll do what I can of what I think Belichick and company will do with these picks. So with that, let's go ahead and fast forward to the Patriots pick there at 14. Here's the best available who's still on the board at this point. We could go offensive tackle. Paris Johnson Jr., Broderick Jones are still around. Michael Mayer from Notre Dame's there. Joey Porter Jr. at corner. Miles Murphy at edge rusher. Jackson Smith and Jigba off the board already at this point. With that said, the pick for me, I'm going to go the smart pick here. I'm going with Paris Johnson Jr. in the first round at 14 overall to the New England Patriots. As I've said on this channel the last couple of weeks and continue to reiterate, I think if you're New England and you get either an offensive tackle, a corner, or a wide receiver, you get any of those three, take care of position of need, you're probably feeling pretty good after the first round. And we made the smart pick. Not the sexy pick, but the smart pick. And I'm going to tell you why this is the smart pick here in just a second. But before we do, got to subscribe to the NFL draft coverage that we're going to be doing here on Chat Sports. Our main Chat Sports feed is going to be live for all 7 rounds beginning tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. I'll be on there from time to time, as well as some of your favorite Chat Sports gang. We'll be here and breaking down the draft, and it is going to be an incredible time. So make sure and join us. Head over to our main Chat Sports channel live at 6 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific, all weekend long, breaking down every single pick. You will not want to miss it. Subscribe for free today and join us beginning tomorrow night. So here's the backstory on Paris Johnson Jr. Number 11 overall player and number 2 offensive tackle on Mel Kiper's big board, was a consensus All-American in 2022. And you look at where the Patriots are at, they're looking for some versatility, right? This is a guy that started at guard in 2022, and he was a pretty decent guard at that. Makes a move over to left tackle, and he was fantastic at left tackle. So I'm pretty sure you could throw him anywhere on the offensive line, and he'd make it work. Maybe you could play him at tight end. I'm kidding. Anyways, you get the idea. Lance Erline had this to say about Paris Johnson Jr. Loose and quick in pass protection, but will need to add core strength to get better with his inside hands to prevent edge defenders from bypassing his anchor. Johnson's athletic tools and position versatility are advantageous, but the going could be a little bumpy early on before he settles in. The stats of what Paris Johnson Jr. did. PFF run grade, pretty solid. 80.9, 12 hurries allowed, no sacks, or no hits, 2 sacks allowed. And the other numbers from PFF, besides just the run block grade, pass block grade was pretty solid too. 77.8, overall grade of 83 off of 827 snaps. And just learning the tackle position. I think the best is still yet to come with this guy of what he could bring to the table. So your chance to weigh in. Should the Patriots draft Paris Johnson Jr.? What do you think of the pick? Tell me in the comments section and elaborate a little further. Tell me what you think about the idea of bringing Johnson Jr. to New England. Why for yes, in for no, and tell me more what you think in the comments section. At 44 in the second round, we take care of another position of need. We go corner with Tyrique Stevenson from the U, because it's all about the U, am I right? At 44, Tyrique Stevenson, a very good year for corners in this draft, and I think most years, a guy like Stevenson, his talent level would probably be a borderline first-round pick. But this class is so loaded, we get him in the second round. Good value there. Zuerlein had this to say about Stevenson. Big cornerback with size and play strength to help match up with bigger receivers in the league. Stevenson is patient but physical and press man and has good recovery speed when he falls behind. So there you have it. Pretty good when it comes to Tyrique Stevenson there. The other picks, let's run through these here. Third round, we go receiver. We find our guy Marvin Mims. As I've said before, and I'll say again, JSN, I think, is the only true wide receiver 1 in this draft. The rest of them are all wide receiver 2s. Don't necessarily need to go high on a wide receiver then if you're not going to get JSN. He was already off the board when we picked. I waited to the third round. We got Marvin Mims, who I think is just as good as some of those other guys towards the top. Good find here in the third round. We get a running back in the fourth. We find DeWayne McBride from UAB, 2 down back, needs to work on his pass catching a bit, but an aggressive runner. Fourth round, we go safety. This is one of those things where it's a best player available that I can't say no to. And I know safety is pretty good for New England, but J.L. Skinner, I don't know why he was still around in the fourth round, because he is a heck of an athlete and feels like a Belichick-type disciple, right? Very good football player, and I think it'd be perfect for what New England's looking to do. Then fourth round, we go defensive line. That's where we find Keondre Coburn out of Texas with this pick at 135 overall. The other selections here to wrap up in the 6th and 7th round. We go defensive line again. Best player available, Dante Stills. I can't believe he was still there. I couldn't say no. 6th round tight end. We know Belichick loves the tight end position. That's where we find Payne Durham from Purdue. 6th round again, another linebacker. This linebacker we go with, I say another linebacker. The first linebacker we go with, Ventrell Miller from Florida at 192. And then we wrap up the draft with a player that has no business being around the 7th round. He's a very good special teams player as well. Ronnie Bell, wide receiver from Michigan. What the hell was he doing here? Ronnie Bell, I understand he's had the injuries and everything, but that's the guy that, if he's still there in the 7th round, you can't say no. You take Ronnie Bell if he's there. To me, I think it's a pretty solid mock draft for the Patriots. Grade it for me. Tell me what you think. How did I do? Tell me in the comment section. ABCDRF. Hit me up on social media too. At Tyler Jones Live, Twitter, Instagram, also on Facebook as well, talking about your New England Patriots there. Enjoy the draft. We will have you covered here on the channel. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.